What's up, 1J? What's going on, man? Currently looking for a video from this creator. I forgot what this creator's name is. What's going on, 1J? Anything new and exciting? We got a pretty chill stream today. Dude, why can't I find this dude? Okay. Well, I'm trying to look for a specific creator. Bro, where is this dude?
Curious. Think about exactly how you want your viewer to feel and build your video to create that exact feel. If a viewer does not understand what your video is about in 2 seconds, they're swiping. Cut your intros in half. Speed to value is everything. Do not use vague words to show how good something is. Use facts and numbers that people can see. A great story isn't just a list of events. It's a quick 5-second moment where something changes completely. The slow bits of life should be told fast, and the fast bits of life should be told slow. Remove all filler words like and just pause instead. If your visuals doesn't help the viewer understand what you're saying, it doesn't belong. If your idea feels too big, focus on one small detail. But if your idea feels too small, step back and look at the big picture. Do not use fancy words to sound smart. Only use grade 3 level English so more people understand. Every piece of content should make a clear promise at the start and deliver on that promise by the end. Describe a problem your viewer already has so they're...
I think movement is the game. If you think about Subway Surfers, the split screen or...
So boys, I just woke up to both my accounts banned. This is after a week of blackmail and people telling me, pay me thousands and I won't ban you. I was like, fuck you, get lost. The karma of banning Vincent Fisher will be... So boys, I just woke up to both my accounts banned. This is after a week of blackmail and people telling me, pay me thousands and I won't ban you. I was like, fuck you, get lost. The karma of banning Vincent Fisher will be way greater than any reward that you could have. But you know, there was no fear, there was no worry. It was just, what's the next best move? Let me hit up some hackers that I know and have them work on it. But it made me realize so many people operate through life with all these unnecessary emotions that are just unproductive. They operate with, oh, this shouldn't have happened. They operate with fear and worry. But when you know you're following God's mission, there is no fear or worry. It's just, what's the next?
If you hire me to promote your service by rapping it to up your revenue, here's how I do it so that you're the person. Never ever post a video manually if you're a business owner making content because you're busy.
So boys, I just woke up to both my accounts.
For the love of God, can you guys stop trying to sound professional in your content? Sounding professional? It just makes you sound like you're not being yourself. And what does that indicate in a sophisticated market? It indicates that you're full of shit. And then you wonder why you're not attracting your dream clients. For the love of God, can you guys stop trying to sound professional in your content? Sounding professional? It just makes you sound like you're not being yourself. And what does that indicate?
If you don't state it out loud, people assume the word. So if you don't say, I'm going to sell you something on these challenges or on these webinars, then they are suspicious. What's the angle? What's the manipulation that he's doing on me to sell me? But when you flat out say, I'm going to sell you something, then they're like, okay, I can let my guard down. And then the second thing is if you don't state the number, then there's this uneasiness. So the audience can never feel comfortable in a launch very easily with all these unknowns, okay? So there's a principle, this cognitive bias, where like if you and your friends are trying to find a restaurant and you pull up this new thing and it's like no reviews on Yelp, but it might be promising, most people will not go to it. They'll instead default to the known, to the familiar, to what's comfortable, even if it's average. If you don't state it out loud,
What's up, 1J? Yeah, no worries at all, dude. No worries at all. What I'm doing today, by the way, is I'm just putting together a list of script structures so I can add it to ClickUp, and it's making the whole process easier for me. So I have a couple of scripts that I really like for different use cases, and then I could just, the idea is I can take what I did with the topic research, use one of these scripts on this Google Doc. It just creates more of like a templatized experience where it's very easy to understand. So this was the one. Yeah, 1J, I'm going to be a little silent for a second as I put this together. One J, you said you were a bit sick. No worries, man. What'd you come down with? Glad that you're feeling better now. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your comment. How are you feeling now? Yeah, I definitely should do more top of funnel stuff. I haven't really been doing as much top of funnel lately. Yeah, I probably should. I mean, I guess you can say my green screen videos have been, I mean, those would be top of funnel. So, I guess maybe I have done a little top of funnel. These are more so, I guess, middle of funnel breakdown or like really deep value scripts that I'm trying to create here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this. But yeah, no, I mean, anytime, if I were to do like a, not necessarily a tier list video, but if I were to do, yeah, or like a ranking video, like a tournament bracket video, those might do really well. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if there's like a set rule for testing formats. Right now I have like 4 formats on my page that I know do pretty well, but now I'm kind of experimenting with new ones. I think for me, it comes down to what format can you consistently do that's easy to do. Like green screen, for me, it's really easy to do that on a consistent basis. Second is what format is kind of native on the platform. Like a lot of people are familiar with green screens already. Same thing with tier lists, blah, blah, blah. Yapping, of course, but like maybe not so much the podcast style format. You know, like people aren't really privy. You don't see that too much anymore. So those are kind of the main two. And the third one is like which format can I use to, or can I use that aligns with what I'm trying to do? Those are kind of the three main criteria. So what is a format that's native on the platform, that like people are familiar with? What is super easy to produce, and then what is also aligned with me? So for example, like I don't do a lot of the B-roll text on screen reels, which maybe I should just because they're easy to do, but they don't build a lot of trust, and that's like these videos that these scripts that I'm putting together are to build more trust. All right, hold on, guys. All right. Okay. All right, so we have those 3 scripts, and then there's a couple more that I need. I can't find this dude. I can't remember what this dude's name is. Let's type in Christopher. This dude, like, all he does is green screens, and he's like cracked the script for it. Let me see if I can find this dude. So yeah, 1J, what I'm doing right now, just so you're aware, is I'm trying to put together just a small collection of structures, script structures, or like I guess you could call them outlines, so I can use them for different types of like content buckets. For example, like I'm gonna make a green screen video right after this about a trending topic, and I want to find this guy's, not this topic. It's actually going to be about the World Cup again. But I want to find this one dude who all he does is just green screens of tweets. What is this dude's name? Let me see if maybe I can find it in my history. Or maybe I followed him. Let's see. What's up, Germ? What's going on, guys? Alright, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to find this one guy who I've been following. He makes great content. So I'm a little distracted. Right now I'm putting together a list of like script templates for different pieces of content. That's awesome, Gurm. What reel did you come across? Thanks for joining, by the way. What's up, Giam? Or Giam? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining again. Right now, I don't have much action for you guys because I'm trying to find a specific creator. Just for the time being. I'm hoping that I saved his content. Please, bro. Please tell me I shared one of his reels. 10 out of 10 videos to help you go viral. Is that the, was that with me in the car? That one? The one about getting dangerously good at oh, hold on, let me show it. This is actually a good experiment. No, not speed yet. This one? Thanks for that one, Jay. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get back to talking in just a second. Is this the one you're talking about, Grim? Sick, dude. So it just popped up on your homepage today? That's good to know because I posted this 6 days ago. Dude, what is this guy's name? Yeah, these guys are sick. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So when you saw that video, did you watch that video right when I was going live? Or what? Talk to me through what happened once you saw that video. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that helped. That's part of the reason why I go live, is so I can hear from people that check out my content firsthand. So when you saw that video, did you check out my other videos? Did you follow me right after, or did you just come here? I'm curious. Dude, I'm about to be so pissed if I can't find this dude. He's like the master of green screens. Let me try. I'm just going to try a whole bunch of keywords until I can find this guy. Please. Sorry if I coughed in the mic. Okay, so I was just scrolling, saw your vid, watched it, got on your page, watched. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Which videos of mine have been the most helpful for you so far? Because I'll make sure to keep making more of those. Thanks for all the feedback, by the way, Gurm. Also, Gurm, if you want to, I appreciate it, man. Gurm, are you currently making content? If you are, I'd be happy to have you hop on the live. I'd be happy to help you share some insights on what's worked on my page so far. Just let me know if you'd like me to help you with your page. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm seeing a lot of progress right now. The 10 out of 10 videos, no worries, dude. I'm not here to quiz you or anything. But if you'd like help with your page based on what I'm seeing on my page that's working really well, I'd be happy to help you. Sorry guys, we're just gonna be scrolling for a second until I can find this dude. This dude makes great green screen videos. And now all of a sudden I can't find him when I need him the most. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries, no worries. Yeah, you don't have to hop on right now, but if you want, just send me a DM. We can schedule that for next week or something. You just tell me a day and time that works best, and I'm happy to give you some direction. Let me do Odyssey movie reviews. Sorry guys, I'm literally just going to keep searching until I can find this creator. Because I would like to look at his content. See how he scripts out his videos. Bro, how is this dude not on here? Alright, let me go on my phone real quick. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, no worries, man. We don't need to... We can do it... Yeah. You can join on whatever, but... I was saying, like, if... Yeah, thanks for the follow. I was saying, like, if you wanted to talk just on, like, on a call, during one of these lives, too, I could have you call in to, like, a Google Meet. We could do that next week if you want. Or if you want to just have me talk in the chat, whatever, that's fine. We do that next week. Yeah, thanks, 1J. Yeah, we watched 200 Yap videos together. What's up, Brown Pill? What's going on, bro? Brown Pill, since you just hopped in here, how did you come across this live, if you don't mind me asking? We're at kind of a standstill right now. It's kind of a more of a boring live. Sorry, guys. Just because I'm trying to find this video desperately. It's part of my like research process that I'm doing today, and I can't find it. You guys ever find like a creator you really like, but then you don't remember his name or her name? Freaking sucks. Bro. Alright. Whatever. I might need to just... I might need to forget about this. Dang it, dude. There was one guy in particular that I was trying to find. Alright, well, anyways. Let's just use someone else's. Do I have any good green screens? Oh wait, actually, hold on. Let's actually watch some green screens. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna make a green screen video today. I want to see how people structure their thoughts. I've been doing a lot of like unscripted content lately where I'm just talking off the cuff, and I realized I need to stop doing that. For me personally. Bro. Why is it so hard to find green screen videos now? This is good. Oh, okay, got it. I'm on my burner account. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Feel free to just send me a DM, and let's definitely have you hop in next week. I can help you with your page. All right, let's just watch. Let's watch one of these.
Reviews for The Odyssey, and everybody who was hating on this film, everyone who was wishing that it would fail, you're gonna want to look away now. Every review that I have seen so far on X has been saying that this film is absolutely incredible. Of course, the visuals of the film are getting praised immensely, as well as Christopher Nolan actually diving into the horror aspect for this film. Multiple reviews have actually said how he embraces the horror aspect. Well, I think this will actually surprise a few people. It didn't really surprise me, but people are saying Tom Holland was probably one of the best performers in that film. I mean, they are calling this film a filmmaking beast, but I don't think anyone was expecting any less of Christopher Nolan, and I'm so glad it's getting rave reviews already, and it has set my expectations to the highest level.
Yeah, that's the problem, buddy. You can't set your expectations too high. What the heck? Here we go. Let's watch this.
Tweet says The Odyssey has debuted with a 98% score on Rotten Tomatoes, making it Christopher Nolan's highest rated movie to ever exist. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm feeling for more.
Oh, this dude. Okay, here we go. So this dude's just a straight copycat of who I was actually trying to find. Sorry, not trying to shade this dude, but like he's actually using the exact same script of the guy that I was trying to find. So this guy's our next best option here. So there's this dude who, like, this dude actually just ripped his script word for word, and this guy's whole page, not this one, not this person, but the guy that this guy's copying, all he does is green screen videos. And he talks about trending topics. And so I wanted to see how he structures his thoughts, because the original guy I was trying to find, I mean, he just hits after hits after hits with just green screen trending topic videos. And I want to make a green screen video about a trending topic right after this live. So this will be our next best thing. Let's watch it, and then I'm going to take the transcript. We're not going to copy the transcript, but I'm going to take the structure of it, turn it into different like bullet points, and then I'll add it to mine.
He says The Odyssey has debuted with a 98% score on Rotten Tomatoes, making it Christopher Nolan's highest rated movie to ever exist. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm feeling for more. So I am fresh out of watching The Odyssey last night, and this is easily a contender for Film of the Year. I mean, first we need to address how Christopher Nolan managed to assemble the entire Avengers to play in his movie. I mean, look at the cast lineup. It is seriously insane. And prove me wrong on this, but nobody else in the entire world could have played Odysseus better than my GOAT, Matt Damon. I don't know what...
Okay, so this actually might not be as structured as I need it to be. Well, I don't need to be as structured as I thought, actually. The original guy who I'm thinking of, he has like a specific pattern of sentences every single time. Like, he always says the same second sentence. He always says things in a certain order, and so I was trying to find the original guys, but whatever.
They were feeding him on set, bro, but give me some of that, because this man will win the Oscar. There is so many insane sequences in this movie, and without spoiling anything, you need to see the Trojan horse sequence. The aura I felt through the screen from this man right here needs to be studied in historical books 20, 30, 50 years to come. I got chills down to the bone. And this man right here should never have to pay for a single thing ever again. Because The Odyssey arguably has some of the best cinematography I have ever seen. And if you haven't been living under a rock, then you would know that The Odyssey is filmed entirely on IMAX cameras, so I better not catch you at any other cinema. Call me a D1 Glazer all you want, but I'm gonna be defending this like prime Matt Damon for the rest of my life. And if you guys plan on or have seen The Odyssey, let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, fair enough. It's actually a really long script. Holy cow. Okay. Let me see if I can find.
This movie being a subversive adaptation and a modern take is the worst thing this movie could possibly be. In case you didn't know, the Oxford Dictionary defines subversive as actions, ideas, or
The Odyssey is a generational cinematic event, and it has arrived at the perfect moment in film history. I saw the Odyssey, so here's the good. The Odyssey is a generational cinematic event, and it has arrived at the perfect moment in film history.
Lana Fogarty. Let's see. Lana Fogarty. Does good green screens.
You journal daily. You're consistent. This guy is the content mastermind. These two guys. And
I've seen this girl.
Principle he teaches, she uses to dominate organic content. It's a simple principle I got from this video, and it's
So this is a good one. I'll put this for like green screen educational. Hold on. I'm trying to, so just so you're aware, 1J, I'm trying to make a video that is basically taking like a pop culture entertainment trending topic and move it into an educational route. I'm trying to talk about speed performing at the World Cup finals, and I want to talk about how the future of content is going towards live streaming. So I was looking at entertainment trending topic examples, but hold on. Green screen trending topic. Because like in the entertainment space, if you will, the first line of a green screen video, they usually just like have the news. They just kind of like read the news as their first line. But like what you just sent me was more of like a green screen educational, where it's not really like her talking about the news, which that's still great. I'll take this. We're just gonna put this collection down, and then we'll start creating an outline here in a second. All right. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is because today I am, right after this, I'm going to make a video about a trending topic. I show Speed playing in the World Cup, or, you know, performing at the World Cup. And usually, like for the past 2 weeks or so, a lot of my green screen videos have been truly off the cuff, no thoughts on the script at all. But now I want to organize my thoughts a little bit more and try to have maybe not a word for word script, but a basic outline. So I might take this as an outline, and I'll start to draft this up here in 1 second. Let me see if I can find any other examples about the Odyssey or like World Cup tweets. World Cup rigged. Let's see if I can find any. There's one guy that just literally responds, or he just green screens tweets, and he uses the exact same structure over and over and over. I don't know why he's so hard to find. Alright, that's fine. Let's just watch.
Everyone is missing the real issue when it comes to Argentina's corruption. So let me set the record straight. Because I've seen loads of Argentina fans saying,
So, okay, in this example, so like right here, this tweet says the Odyssey is debuted with a 98%, making it blah, 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 blah. So, basically the first, recite the news. Okay, so the first line of this outline is just literally recite the news. You just tell people what's going on. Like the news, the headlines is what is, the headline is the hook, basically. So you recite the news. Second one says, yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm feeling for more. So he adds like personal opinion here. And again, like I know, I don't know, some of these green screen videos might be off the cuff for the person, but I need to figure out how to structure my thoughts. That's why I'm doing this. Because when I go off the cuff, I just talk in a million directions. Ooh, okay, so he gives hot take here. So he goes, recite the news, personal opinion, hot take. And then he says, first we need to address, all right, so then first point. This, you know, this actually follows quite a decent structure. Even this one right here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this, my bad. This actually does follow a pretty good structure, even though it's an entertainment video, and I don't know if this is like scripted or not. You know, when they, like, this easily could have been, this easily could have been just off the cuff, but it does follow a good pattern. First they recite the news, then they give a personal opinion, then a hot take, and then they give their first point. So he says, first we need to do this. Then he gives an example. Like, I don't think that this is overanalyzing it. This is actually a good outline for me. Recite the news, personal opinion, hot take, first point, example, or whatever, just one example. Then he says, prove me wrong on this. Rehook. Or hot take, rather, again. Like, just another bold opinion to keep people engaged. This one is kind of a long script, though. I want to find the original dude.
Oh, it's rigged. It's not fair.
Okay, hold on. Who's this? Okay. This guy might be one to look at. He's only talking about sports, and these videos are getting 80,000, 90,000, or he only does green screen. Yeah, he's doing 500,000, 20,000. Okay, let's see it. You sent it over DM? Alright, hold on, let me check. Yeah, because I want to make this speed video today, and I want to use a basic outline.
Have you
Oh yeah, dude. Hello.
ever wondered who is actually behind all of this? Because all of the success you see right here wasn't random. It was set up. You can't even count how many times you've seen this guy on your feed this week. But here's what most people never realize. You've probably never seen his content on his actual page. It was always from fan pages, clip accounts, or random accounts you don't even follow.
I know because I do it for brands like Walmart, Nintendo, and major music labels. My agency runs a 45,000 page
That's some serious sauce right here. This one's good because it's non-obvious. This is like what some of the content strategists call net new value. Like he's sharing. Oh, you guys can't see this, I don't think. he's sharing something that when you think about it, like it's totally true, but you've never put the dots together.
Let me show you what this looks like.
That's good. This is good. See, that's the thing. This is what I'm talking about, 1J. Like, if you have the right script, like this video actually is really bad. Like, in terms of the editing. Like, if we refresh it, this is what's so interesting, dude. This is why I made that video about yapping to begin with, because, like, to me, it just, the more I study content, the more it seems like the script pulls so much of the weight. And the topic, of course, because, like, okay, you have this topic here, and then the script does all the heavy lifting. Because, like, look at how long this video, like, there's no fast-paced editing. He's, like, very monotone. It's very boring in terms of his delivery. There's a lot of pauses. It's very slow cutting. But, like, this dude got 14,000 likes. I don't even know how many hundreds of thousands of views this has. Like, check this out. Oh, whoops. Let's watch it one more time. This is a great example, 1J.
Who is actually behind all of this? Because all of the success you see.
Like, this dude says, have you ever wondered who's actually behind all of this? And then he pauses, and you just sit there for like 2 seconds. It's very slow.
Right here wasn't random. It was
like, he cuts, and then he pauses. You can, like, the editing sucks. It's really bad. But the script here that he's following is super solid. So this is like a great example of me being convinced that the script does so much of the heavy lifting. That's why I'm trying to find these green screen scripts.
set up.
I mean, look at this, dude. He literally says set up, then he stops, and then he cuts, and then he's not even talking yet. Like, the editing's really bad.
How many times you've seen this guy on your feed this week. But here's what most people never realize. You've probably never seen his content on his actual page. It was always from fan pages, tip accounts, random accounts you don't even follow.
I know because I do it for brands like Walmart, Nintendo, and major music labels. My agency runs a 45,000 page network where we have generated over 300 million views using this exact system. Let me show you what this looks like. This part is originally wanted us to build an entire distribution network across West Africa. So we set up fan pages, split pages, and content pages, all pushing his music to millions of people who had never heard of him before. For 30 days.
Send the same script for Tate? Oh yeah, because I mean this is what he does. Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, look at this. The script just freaking works.
Have you ever wondered who is actually behind all of this? Because all of this growth is not random, it's engineered. You've probably seen this guy. Have you ever wondered who is actually behind all of this? Because all of this growth is not random, it's engineered. There was a time you could not escape from this guy on your feet. But here's one thing that most people never even realize. You have probably never seen most of his content from.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered who's actually behind all this?
This dude just rinses the script over and over. That's funny, dude. That was a great example, 1J. Alright, yeah, let's take this guy's script. This is a good one. Now, we're not going to copy it, but we're going to take the outline. Because this is a really good one of, like, shifting belief. And then I'm going to go back to try to find an educational script. This is a really good one. Like, this is what I should have done with the latest video that I just posted. The one about Kumar. I should have used this script structure that this guy followed here. Alright, fire. So let's go here. Yeah, dude, this is good, man. It's a good freaking script. So, this is a good exercise. 1J, if you're in here, let's break this down. This is a good one, man. Yeah, and then he does his super hook. Alright, hold on. This is a bottom of funnel video, just to get clients. This is good. Alright, hold on. Yeah, this is a crazy bottom of funnel video. Yeah, dude. Great bottom of funnel piece. Alright. That was a great find, 1J. Let's quickly bro found a silver bullet. I mean the green screen video that I'm trying to make is not bottom of funnel. I'm trying to make a top of funnel, but there are a ton of green screen videos that I do want to make that are bottom of funnel. So this will definitely be used. And if any of those do incredibly well, I'll tag at 1J for scripting this, you know? But let's break this down. Have you ever wondered who's actually behind all this? Show popular figure plus state common thought. Dude, freaking banger. Confirm suspicion. That's good. Rehut. Cool. This is a great find, one, Jay. Great video. Nice one, Jay. Well, thank you for that, sir. What's going on, Jessica? What's going on, Fun POV? Sorry, don't tag me at all. Trying to stay low key. Seems to start with a curiosity statement. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's a great script here. All right, so now I need to find. Yeah, green screen trending topic. Let me see if I can find one other, and then I'm out of here. Cause I really want to make this green screen video about speed with the World Cup, but let's go World Cup. Argentina, Spain. Bro, how does this guy just like disappear from my feed when I need him the most? This guy shows up on my feed constantly, and then when I try to look for him, he's gone. See, for example, like, look at this. So this guy made a green screen video about a trending topic, but it only got 32 likes.
Because this tweet from 5 years ago just predicted Argentina would beat Spain in the World Cup this year. What remains is for Argentina to win the game, they're favored to win, and then Spain to beat them in a game they'd be favored to win. Was this person a time traveler, a lucky guesser, or is this a setup out of the books to get everyone to hammer this bet and watch it miss completely?
The one thing that tells me is the script, man. The script's off. The right script, man, you can go a long way. Bro, where is this guy when I need him? Alright, Christopher Nolan Odyssey.
I just experienced a cinematic event that only comes around every so. Ranking every Christopher Nolan film from worst to best, and The Dark Knight barely scratches the top 5. And this is pre-Odyssey. At number 12, it's The Following. At number 11, it's Insomnia. At number 10. The first reactions for Christopher Nolan's Odyssey are coming in, and we have to talk about it because we might be getting the greatest movie of all time. Listen, I know that sounds insane, but look at what we're talking about. This is the Odyssey. It's the hero's journey.
See, this is 102 likes. But this other dude who just like kills it with green screens, he gets 100,000 likes. Like, not nobody's business.
The switch up on this movie is absolutely going to be generational, historic. The journey we're about.
Like, all these people are making videos about the same topic, but some are better than others.
And I see the Odyssey got better connection to it. Yes, I was paid to say very positive things about this movie. You know what? Fuck them, because this movie looks absolute. Probably what you thought I was going to say, you freaking haters. But Nolan has actually cooked again, and I was not paid. I wish I was. It's made his biggest, potentially boldest, and most mature film to date. It is.
Bro. This dude really is like the airbender. I don't understand. I don't know how people like this. This is killing me, bro. Alright, bro. Oh, dude. Alright, guys.
You know how AMC usually has 25 to 30 minutes of commercials? And it can be the most annoying thing of all time, but they are starting to change that. I noticed it last weekend when I went to go see Moana. There was only 15 minutes of commercials.
Alright, guys. I think I am...
Look, I haven't even seen the movie yet, but apparently there needs to be a conversation of, is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey the greatest movie ever created? Because last night, not only was the world premiere of it, but other people got to see it a little bit early as well, and I gotta tell you, the reviews are insane. I mean, look, when you stack up Christopher Nolan's filmography, it's hard to sit there and pick, like, the best one, but a lot of people are saying, this is Christopher Nolan's best picture. I mean, the man just did Oppenheimer, and now did Homer's The Odyssey. And I mean, quite literally, it might just be a perfect storm of things coming together. I mean, you've got one of the best stories ever, The Odyssey. You have one of the greatest directors ever, Christopher Nolan, basically using a 70mm IMAX camera as if it's a freaking paintbrush, making Van Gogh over here. But I gotta be honest with you, one thing that a lot of people don't talk about, minus Christopher Nolan and The Odyssey itself, is this might be the greatest ensemble of actors for any picture ever. And I mean, I can't even sit here and say, let's leave the big stars at the end, because they're all big stars. I mean, genuinely, you have people like Benny Safdie, Ryan Hurst, John Leguizamo, me.
Alright, bro. I'm done. My brain's getting fried. Just trying to find this guy. When I find him, I will share him in the live. Alright, guys. Let's hop off. Thanks for another live. And I'll see you tomorrow.